Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video with regards to my pigments. I'm just going to kind of go through some of the more unique ones, and then part two I will show you how I use pigments and how versatile they are. So let's just kind of talk about pigments in general. Pigments, a majority of them are like loose shadows. There can be super finely milled. They can be a little bit maybe not as finely milled. I'm going to show you kind of varying ones that I have here from different brands. Majority of them will definitely be from MAC. Pros to pigments, the versatility. Pigments can be used with many mediums and in a variety of ways. That's why they're so brilliant. Cons, well, they're messy, as evidenced by my table here. And you have to kind of play with them and work with them and know kind of what you want to do when you are using them. So let's just kind of jump right in with the different kinds of pigments that I have in my collection. So I think a lot of us are familiar with these like kind of reflex type pigments. So these are kind of white, sparkly, but have an iridescence to them. So the ones that I have, reflex pearl, gold, I have teal, and I believe I have a blue. Yeah, so I have, they also had a red and I think a pink, but those are kind of my reflex there. They're a little bit less fine of a pigment than other MAC ones. MAC also has this color here, which is shining. Actually, you can see the duochrome in the bottle itself. This is the blue-brown pigment. This is a pigment that a lot of people are accustomed to when they see duochromes. This is a very kind of basis, that blue to a red brown kind of base, really quite beautiful. And this is the first one that duochrome that I kind of knew about. The other one was Club, which had the same kind of reddish brown base but had over a green kind of look to it. Is really cool on the eye. A really cool one here, this is I believe Old Gold. Yeah, this is Old Gold, another kind of duochrome, actually multi-chrome. It has like that kind of reddish brown base with a limey golden green color to it. These little minis from MAC, when they used to sell, they still sell them, but they, pardon me, I used to sell them too at Christmas time in kits, and these were brilliant. This is a beautiful way to get some really cool colors without having to splurge on these big mothers, because I haven't obviously gone through them. Melon was another really popular one. It is a beautiful pinky orange, peachy golden color. Really beautiful, very popular. What are some other ones here? Chartreuse is just a shimmery green, no real duochrome to that one. This is Pink Bronze, kind of a pinky golden corally color. Vanilla is a staple. It's a golden, a white gold, I guess you could say. So it's that white color, but it transforms to a golden. There's even like a peachy pink in there. My other favorite one is this one. This is Naked. It looks like absolutely, you know, not much going on there. It's kind of boring, bland, but this is, I feel, between this one and vanilla, these are probably going to be your most versatile ones, I would say. I'm going to show you different ways to use these. Okay, so those are some of my MAC ones. I have some other ones too that I think that are just equally as pretty, like these ones here. This is Rose. This has like a golden, a gold pink to it, and this one is Rose Gold. And then lastly, this is, oops, no, where's the other one? This is the one I want. This is Museum Bronze. This is one of my favorite colors to wear. Love it. Some other ones that I have are from Mehron. Mehron is a fantastic artist brand. Kind of, I would say, on par with Kryolan. Mehron definitely has more effects stuff, but they do have some beautiful color products. So these are their metallic powders. As the name would suggest, they have like gold, rose gold, they have silver, they have copper, and these are really finely milled. I'll show you. When Mario's Molten, I think, palette came out, this is what reminded me of though, because it gives you a very similar effect. I know with Mario's you have to almost like scrape the powder and then kind of add the medium. These are already in powder form, and these are like incredibly well priced for what they are, but they're huge. I think you can get smaller ones. Yeah, this is like the smaller version, which will do you just fine. Makeup Geek also played in Pigments. I think they still do have them. This is Utopia. It's kind of a nice grungy gold and black kind of color, which is really cool. More golden and black. Makeup Forever also had some beautiful ones. This is a black with a gold. Very shimmery. This was a very popular one. I don't know if it was popular where you guys were, but this is, again, Makeup Forever. Look how fine a powder that is. Like, it's gorgeous. You can't really tell. Anyway, there's that. But it's a shimmery white that is iridescent and goes to like a golden peach. People were using it as highlighters around the cheekbone area, which is really cool. Of course, Inglot also has pigments. See how kind of chunkier that is? It's not really as finely milled as the Makeup Forever or the Mehron. Illamasqua is another really cool company. Very much, I would say, I wouldn't say it's a more counter artist brand versus like Mehron. You could, but definitely more of an alternative kind of artist brand, I think. And then lastly, the one I have here is from Sugar Pill. This is Goldilux. Really quite beautiful. Danessa Myricks, liquid cream kind of pigments. These can be used all over the face and body. Again, gorgeous even on their own. I remember when I used to, a few years ago, I was working as a makeup artist, and a lot of makeup artists would use Fix Plus. They still do. Fix Plus is, again, a kind of a versatile little tool you have and a product. What they would do though, before Fix Plus kind of expanded their the product line, they would just be just one. And what a lot of people would do is they would mix a little bit of the vanilla pigment into the Fix Plus to give you that shimmery kind of iridescence to the skin. They now have made one with, I don't know if it's vanilla in it, but definitely a shimmer to it. Pigments can also be used with nail polish. I have yet to use it, but you can definitely mix it with nail polish. You can mix it in with gel-based mediums, cream-based liquids, oils. You can put it in with your foundations, anything like that. Like liquidy kind of medium, go for it. I do have some mediums here that I particularly like to use, of which is this one here from Danessa Myricks. This is their glaze. Now you can use their Colorfix that they already have to kind of create like a lip gloss or a gloss on the eye, or you can use a loose pigment. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite pigments to use as a gloss, and it creates this beautiful beautiful color if you just want a nice nude lip gloss. So I'm going to take the gloss. Oh, hello. We'll just move that ahead. You don't need to see up my nose. I'm just going to move back. I'm going to use the pigment Naked, again by MAC, and I'm just going to I'm going to take off the stopper. There's a lot in here, and I'm just going to use my little spatula here. You don't need much. That's even too much. I'm just going to put that on there. Like so. So then I'm just gonna mix those. I've just mixed that, but look at that beautiful color for a nude lip. Like, how gorgeous is that? So other mediums that you can use is the Mehron mixing medium. So this is a really great one for water resistant and yeah, liquids, making things into liquid. It dries down pretty quickly. I think it's the alcohol. The other one here is Duraline by Inglot. Inglot, this Duraline is a little magician. You can use that with shearing things like matte lipsticks out or really pigmented lipsticks. You can use it in your foundation, again, to kind of give you a glow. You can use it to waterproof things and seal in terms of like using pigments, loose or even powder to give you a liquid, like a liquid liner. You can make them cream shadows. You can use it for foiling. Like, there's a lot of different uses. The other one here that I like to use is just a plain old setting spray. This is the Mist and Fix by Makeup Forever. It's a great way to kind of mix with pigments if you want more of like a foiled kind of look. It's not a great bonding agent, whereas these two kind of are, but it works as well. Okay, yeah, so let's use the rose gold. It's probably a little too much. Again, you could probably buy a sifter. I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like to use pigments, because again, it's messy. So having a sifter or even a dropper like the Duraline makes life a little bit easier, especially say when I'm using this Mehron. It's hard to control. So a little dab will do ya. So then I'm just gonna mix this very fine, beautiful powder. So then you're left with this kind of beautiful molten, let's move that over there so you get a better. So this is like this molten kind of color. That's rose gold. This is the kind of rose gold I like. I don't like coppery rose gold. So then I'm just gonna take a synthetic type of brush. Let's use the bigger panel here so I can show you. I'm just gonna then, come on sunshine, paint it on. The sun, I'm using natural light, there we go. So there's the gloss that I used, and then there's our molten kind of metal rose gold. Let's use the Duraline. A little drop. This does have a nice little dropper to it. So this is going to kind of make a little paste. Definitely not as watery as like the Mehron one. And there you go. Now, Makeup Forever. This is the setting spray. Again, not my favorite one to use or method, but it will help. It helps more with, I think, with shimmery kind of shadows, but it will work. Okay, so let's take, I'm gonna take rose here, a little bit from here, just a teeniest, tiniest amount. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use the Fix Plus. Okay, I put it on my brush. Just use the Fix Plus to wet it, and then you have a foiled. So then I'll pick some more up, a lot easier. And again, you have a foiled type of shadow. You might want to use an adhesive like glitter glue or something like that underneath, just to help it stick and have a little bit more bond. So there's that right there. Anyway, so that was just my little tutorial on pigments and just a brief look at how to use them. I'm sure there's a myriad of ways to do so. I've just kind of really quickly touched upon the ways that I like to use them, how I have used them in the past, and hopefully you will, you know, just kind of take another look at what pigments can do for you. And I'm sure some people have some loose ones kind of kicking around. Play with them, have fun with them. That's what makeup's supposed to be, is just have fun. If you make a mistake, that's okay. It can come off, right? So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hope this was informative and it, you know, provided you just a little something different. As I said, not a lot of people use, wear, or enjoy pigments, but from time to time, I will break them out. Anyway, guys, I hope you have an awesome day. Take care, stay safe, and take care of each other out there. Okay, bye.